Hi everybody, my name is Boss Mode Billy. I like to make gaming content as well as other videos. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you love Roblox as much as I do. I'm going to do more gameplay videos and walkthrough tutorials in the future, so make sure you ring that bell for notifications. Welcome back to Stigman TD. Are you a part of the Boss Mode Nation? Let me know in the comments below if you are Boss Mode. Let's get into it, gamers. So let's start with one of my favorite ways to connect with Jesus every single day through prayer. I know it can feel a little daunting at first, especially if you're new to the whole prayer thing, but trust me when I say that it's so worth it. Starting each day by setting aside time to talk to God is like hitting the reset button on your soul. It gives you a chance to share your thoughts, feelings, and desires with Him, and to listen for His guidance and wisdom. For me, prayer is all about being real with God, sharing my hopes and dreams, my fears and doubts, and even just venting about the things that are stressing me out. I know it sounds simple, but there's something so powerful about taking a few minutes each day to connect with Jesus on a personal level. It helps you stay focused on what really matters, and it gives you a sense of peace and clarity that's hard to find anywhere else. Now, I know some people might be thinking, but I don't know how to pray, or I feel like my prayers are just going to fall flat. Let me tell you, God is not looking for eloquent speeches or fancy language. He wants to hear from your heart, and He's more interested in the sincerity of your words than their grammar or syntax. So don't be afraid to be a little messy with your prayer time. It's okay if your thoughts are jumbled or your words stumble over each other. Just speak from your heart and trust that God is listening. For me, spending quality time reading scripture is like getting a direct line into God's heart. When I take the time to dig into the Bible, I'm amazed at how relevant His words still are today. I mean, think about it, Jesus didn't just come to earth 2,000 years ago and then leave us behind with no guidance for living our lives. He gave us a roadmap, a blueprint for living a life that honors Him. When I read scripture, I'm not just reading dry words on a page. I'm getting insight into how Jesus lived His life, what He valued, and what He taught His followers about how to live in harmony with God. And it's not just about memorizing Bible verses or checking off a list of readings for the day. It's about digging deeper, asking questions, seeking out answers that speak to my heart. One thing I've found helpful is to use a devotional guide or journal to help me navigate scripture and apply it to my daily life. This way, I can take what I'm reading and break it down in a way that makes sense for where I am right now. It's not about trying to cram as much Bible knowledge into your brain as possible. It's about taking small steps towards understanding Jesus' teachings and principles and applying them to real-life situations. For example, if I'm struggling with patience or anxiety, I might read Psalm 46 or Philippians 4:6-7. And instead of just reading the words on the page, I'll ask myself what it means for me in this moment. How can I apply these principles to my daily life? It's amazing how often God will use scripture to speak directly to a struggle I'm facing and give me exactly the encouragement or guidance I need. You know what I found is so powerful in helping me stay connected to Jesus? Practicing gratitude and reflection. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life and forget to notice all the ways God is working around us. But when we take time to acknowledge the moments where we see His hand at work, it's like a light bulb goes off. We're reminded that He's not just some distant figure, but a real, living God who's actively involved in our lives. For me, this looks like taking a few minutes each day to reflect on my experiences. I'll ask myself questions like, where did I see God today? Or how did He show up for me in this situation? It might be something big like receiving good news about a job opportunity or healing from an illness. Or it could be something small like enjoying a beautiful sunset or laughing with a friend. The key is to not just focus on the big, dramatic moments where we feel like God is moving, but also to notice the little things, the everyday moments where His presence is still evident, like when someone holds the door open for me, or when I get to enjoy a warm cup of coffee on a chilly morning. When we practice gratitude and reflection, it helps us stay present in the moment and appreciate the beauty that's right around us. It also helps us develop a greater sense of awareness about God's presence in our lives so we can start to recognize His hand at work more easily. And let me tell you, when I take time to reflect on how God is showing up for me each day, it's like my heart gets filled with joy and my spirit gets lifted. It's a powerful reminder that Jesus is always with me, guiding me, and loving me no matter what's going on in my life. As we wrap up our conversation today, I want to talk about one of my favorite parts of ending each day's self-examination and surrender. It's so easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life and forget to take stock of how we're living out our faith. But when we take time at the end of each day to reflect on our actions and decisions, it's like we're giving Jesus a chance to do some much needed cleanup. I love the idea of taking an honest look at myself, my thoughts, words, and actions, and asking Jesus to show me where I've fallen short. It's not about beating myself up over mistakes or guilt trips, but about seeking His guidance and wisdom on how to live a life that honors Him. And when we release those areas of guilt or regret to Jesus, it's like we're giving Him permission to take the weight off our shoulders. Surrendering to Jesus at the end of each day is also about asking for His empowerment for tomorrow. It's saying, Lord, I know I'm not perfect, but I trust You to guide me and give me the strength I need to live out my faith in a way that brings glory to You. When we surrender our lives to Him, it's like we're giving Him permission to work through us, to use us as vessels for His love and grace. For me, this looks like taking a few minutes each evening to reflect on my day. I'll ask myself questions like, what did I do well today? And where did I fall short? And then I'll take those areas of struggle or guilt and release them to Jesus, asking Him for His guidance and empowerment. It's amazing how often He will use this quiet time with me to reveal new insights, provide comfort, and give me a sense of peace that carries over into the next day. As we close out today, I want to encourage you to try incorporating self-examination and surrender into your daily routine. Take some time each evening to reflect on how you've lived out your faith, and ask Jesus to show you where He wants to work in your life tomorrow. Trust me when I say that it's worth it. Every moment of quiet reflection with Jesus is an opportunity for growth, healing, and deeper connection with Him. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of this content, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell. Peace out, gamers.